Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing an update of the Montego perimeter road. So we are starting from Ironshore. So this is where they are at the moment. This section, they are putting the median, and as you can see, they have started the asphalting of this section. Yeah, so there is it. There's barriers so that nobody can use the road. Yeah. So there's a drain right here. And they are doing some more excavation. So here we are at the beginning of the Montego perimeter road. So this is another section that we haven't done before. We haven't looked at in detail. But this is a part of the project also. There's some building up here of limestone right in this area. See that they have put some material right here. So this is the Ironshore section. So we can see. So we are actually at the moment at the just a little bit past the Texaco gas station, and just a couple minutes, less than a minute away from the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Ironshore. So this is where they sometimes have the drag race. Sunday evening time. So we are taking a walk up the perimeter road going toward the Saltspring area. So that's the highway coming from Ironshore going towards Saltspring. It will cross over the Dr. Chang Boulevard, go up to Saltspring. From Saltspring it goes to Cornwall Court. Then from Cornwall Court to Irwin. Then from Irwin make its way to Fairfield. From Fairfield then to Bogue. And from Bogue we move to Freeport. So Montego Freeport is where it's actually ending. This section of the Montego perimeter road will leave from Bogue and end up in Montego Freeport. So here we are taking a closer look at a section of the perimeter road that they have actually placed asphalt on it. So we're seeing that there more progress have been made on this section of the road. Looking pretty good. Yep. So this is the section again from Ironshore, right where the vehicles are going up there. They're going up the Dr. Chang Boulevard, going toward Norwood. But they're going to cross right here. There's going to be an underpass or an overpass right here that leads to the section going to the Saltspring. So now we are taking a look on the Queens Highway going toward Ironshore. It's about a mile from Ironshore, approximately. There's going to be a roundabout someplace here. And then you come on the perimeter road, which will then lead all the way here, up over the Dr. Chang Boulevard, and then up to Saltspring, I should say. So here we are viewing the perimeter road from the Saltspring section, or the area leading to the Saltspring section. So this is where the underpass or overpass will be. You can see the vehicles driving across there. So the overpass or the underpass will take them to this section. And I get to understand that right where they're doing more excavation is that those are access road to some of the plants and stuff that are going to be over there. And then so when you cross the Dr. Chang Boulevard, you'll be moving in this direction. I say westerly direction, back to the Saltspring area. So they have pressed the section here, and you see they start the paving of the road here. You see where they put in the medians. Here we are moving straight up toward the Saltspring area. And as you can see, there's some users are utilizing the road already, trying to get to Saltspring. So again, we're taking a scenic view of the perimeter roads, moving from Queens Drive, coming across to the side at the Saltspring. So now we are viewing the perimeter road from the side leading towards Saltspring. So you can see the vehicle going up the Dr. Chang Boulevard, and you can see where the workmen have stopped work for the evening. We can see one of the plants that the Chinaharbour use for some form of production. We can see the homes in Ironshore. We can see some of the overwater bungalows at Sandals Royal, and the Rio Hotel is someplace right there also. So that section of the road that the highway is going to be starting is a screen drive and coming straight up to Dr. Chang Boulevard. They cross the road, so we are viewing from up this side when they cross the road. So we see a lot of work has been put in. So this is where the road have been dug out in the mountain. The perimeter road has been dug out in the mountain. So you see the meandering median that they have already put in place. And up on that hill over there, we're going to go toward the Saltspring area. So we can view the Saltspring area from there. So we're going to go up to that region in a little while. I can see a vehicle coming down from Saltspring. So yeah, here they're just showing a little section of the mountain that they have cut out. And this leads directly to Saltspring. I will see showing you the look down the mountainside. So that's down the mountainside here. So they're building like drains and stuff on the side there, yeah. And see the lovely view of the ocean. So we are heading to Saltspring. So we can see the median being built. And the foundation for the median, the steel work have gone in. See a truck coming up from the Ironshore area, going towards Saltspring. So that truck is heading from the eastern side of the highway to the western side, going toward Saltspring area. So we're going to be just taking a look at Saltspring and then going toward Cornwall Courts. So here we are, just taking a shot of some workers working on the median. We are still heading up to the Saltspring area. We're heading to the Saltspring area. Yeah, so we're actually at the Saltspring area. So at this point, we're actually entering the Saltspring community. Presently, the excavator doing some work. And we can see some more work is being taking place at the bridge in the Saltspring community. So that bridge will take the people living in the community of Saltspring coming from Montego Bay over to the other side of Saltspring. So the perimeter road is going to be passing under the bridge, leading toward Cornwall Courts. Right, so we're going to take a closer look at it in a moment. So we can see workers finishing for the day. So we see the bridge. So this is that's the bridge at the Saltspring community. So we see they are now getting the bridge prepared. So the perimeter road will go under the bridge here. And the people from the community of Saltspring will travel on the bridge from the Montego Bay area, from Montego Bay area toward the other side. So the workers are basically finished for the day. So here, the vehicles are now using the bridge over the perimeter road at Saltspring. So the bridge is all open now. So I'm walking on top of the bridge. And see leading directly to Cornwall Courts now. Onto that next bridge. So we can see people, motorists are driving on that road already. So from this direction, they're coming from Ironshore. And then from Ironshore, when they reach the Saltspring, they come under this bridge. So this is, I'm now walking on the main road at Saltspring leading from Montego Bay up in the Saltspring community. So I am now walking over the Montego Bay perimeter road. Viewing it from the other side. So the vehicles are coming up from, people are coming up from Ironshore. And they'll just go under the bridge here. And then it will take them over to the side leading to Cornwall Courts. And then from Cornwall Courts, it will lead to Irwin. And then from Irwin, it will lead to the Bogue. Sorry. It would lead from Irwin to Fairfield. And then from Fairfield to Bogue. And then from Bogue, it will lead to Freeport, Montego Bay Freeport. So this is the bridge at Saltspring. So I'm actually walking under that bridge right now. So as I said before, this bridge will take the person living in the community of Cornwall Courts over the Montego Bay perimeter road in this location. And then the perimeter road, users of the perimeter road will be using this to go on toward the Cornwall Court section. So this is how this section of the perimeter road now look. So that's the bridge at Saltspring. Yep. You can see a vehicle using that bridge right now. And then we come, so from the bridge, you'll be taking this road. So the perimeter road continue from the bridge. So toward another bridge. So This bridge are for the community of Saltspring, so that they can go to and fro across the bridge or across the perimeter road to get into the various destinations. If they're going to Montego Bay, they can cross over the bridge. Coming from Montego Bay, they can cross over the bridge to get in their area. So here we are moving away from one area of Saltspring. In a little while, we'll be getting out of Saltspring, but I'm showing you a closer look at the other bridge at Saltspring. And we see they're putting in draining in the area. So since we have last been here, there's a lot of work have been taking place in the area. So we are moving out of Saltspring and we are now going toward Cornwall Courts area. So we're moving from the east to the west side of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. So here we are at the second bridge at Saltspring. So we are now getting out of Saltspring, going to our Cornwall Courts. So we are now looking back at the first bridge. So this car over there is driving toward the first bridge at Saltspring. Now go back to the west toward Cornwall Courts. So that's the bridge. So that's the second bridge that leads now from this bridge. The perimeter road will be taking us to Cornwall Courts section. So we see that vehicle coming from the Cornwall Court section. Now we see we are now leaving the Saltspring area. So we're now leaving the second bridge at Saltspring. There's some of the houses over by Cornwall Court. So now we're going to be leaving the Saltspring area and we're going to be heading toward Cornwall Courts. So now that we can see that there's more work taking place on this section of the road leading toward Cornwall Courts. We can see that they have put in drainage and also the median. So presently they are putting more sediment on the road. They have done stuff to the side of the road. The side of the road, yeah. Alright, let's move on to Cornwall Court. They have built some retaining wall along this area also. We can see, have an idea of how far down this road is coming from. They really dug in the mountain to get to this road. So at this section we can see they're putting on the last level before they put the sand and the final asphalt to have the real road itself. So we see they put the median and now they're laying the last layer of material right here. Yeah. So we are entering the Cornwall Court section now. And then from the Cornwall Court section, we will be going to Irwin. So right now we are on the section of the highway that leads to the Cornwall Courts. So you can see the median here, and we're looking across the Irwin community from here. So at this section of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road, if you want to go into the Cornwall Courts community, you'll make a right here to go in, or you continue straight onward to go to Irwin. And if you come in and you want to go back to Irwin, you're going to make a right turn. So if you want to get out of Cornwall Courts and go toward the Irwin, you make a right turn to go to Irwin. I want to go back to Ironshore, you make a left turn. So this is the underpass at Cornwall Courts, and that's on top of the underpass. You will have the Montego Bay Perimeter Road coming from the Saltspring area and going toward the Irwin. So at this underpass is where you would make your right turn here to get in the community of Cornwall Courts. So you continue straight to go to Irwin. So if they want to go to Irwin from Cornwall Courts, they're going to make a right turn. Sorry. So they're going to make a right turn from here to go to Irwin. And a left. So this is the underpass here that the user of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road will come off and get into the community of Cornwall Courts, or they can enter from here and get on the Montego Bay Perimeter Road to go either to Irwin to the west or either to Saltspring to the east. So now we are leaving the Cornwall Courts area of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. And we'll be going a westwardly direction to the Irwin area. So now we are entering the Irwin section of the Montego Perimeter Road. So you see they are cut down the mountain. As you look, we can see the median have been built. So we are leaving Cornwall Courts now. We're actually in the Irwin area, or the Irwin community. Here we are actually in the crown land of Irwin, government-owned area where they're taking the highway through this area, or the perimeter road through this area. Yeah. There's some excavation going on, and you can see the the stone production plant, but nobody's working there today. So now we are going closer to where they're building one of the longest bridges in Jamaica in Irwin. So we're gonna move to that direction in a couple minutes. So we are now at Irwin and we can see the bridge. We are viewing the bridge from about a mile from Irwin, coming from Cornwall Courts. And it's a good snapshot of what is going on. So we are actually at the section of the underpass to get in the community. So we are basically standing on top of the underpass. So not much have been done here since the last time that we passed. So that's the underpass. So this is the underpass that will take the person using the perimeter road into the community and out of the community. So coming from the Irwin side, coming from the Cornwall Court side, a left turn will take you into this section of Irwin. Right side to get back onto the area going toward Montego Bay. Continue straight to go toward the Freeport. So this bridge that we are looking at is one of the longest bridge in Jamaica. This bridge will allow you to cross the Montego River and also the main road to and from Irwin into Montego Bay. We are viewing it coming from Cornwall Courts, and then you'll make your way to the bridge, and right here, western side of the road coming from Cornwall Courts will connect to the east side of the road leading to Fairfield. And then from Fairfield, we'll move toward Bogue, and from Bogue to Freeport. So this bridge, basically, they cut through the mountains from the Cornwall Court side of Irwin. So you're actually going up through the mountain and cross the valley of Irwin. So you can see the community of Irwin. The community of Irwin, basically. Thanks for watching this video. Please stay tuned in for part 2 when we'll be looking at the perimeter road starting from the bridge at Irwin to Bogue, where they're building the bridge to cross over the main road at Bogue and then to go to Freeport. Please like, share, subscribe and comment.